So, theme of the garden this week is basically I haven't had time to get to it because I've been too busy learning, well, training for a 5K run. So, back here, these two beds are still covered in cardboard. The goal is just to kill off the grass that's been growing up there because they're just out of control with grass. So, I'm going to let those sit dormant for a while. And I just threw some more cardboard on. As we get packages, we'll probably throw the cardboard here for a while. This bed is, zoom in a little. This bed here is mostly empty. The goal is this fall to put some tomatoes in there. More on that in a second. And we've got our mango tree growing. Now, the goal with this mango tree is we're going to relocate it, and I'll show you where that's going in a minute. The chili laboyos, as you can see, are getting spicy, and these are kind of cool because you don't see peppers that go straight up all the time. So we got a lot of spicy peppers. Next up, the soleote, also known as jute, is continuing to be really tall and getting taller. It also seems to be spreading. Like if we look down here, weed. You've got more coming up, and like these are only that tall right at the edge. So I think that stuff is going to overtake the entire bed at some point soon. Next bed is the Thai chilies, and I need to go through and harvest these because as you can see, I got a bunch of peppers. And they're significantly larger than I was expecting for Thai chilies. If you can see my hand there. Usually Thai chilies are really small. So I'm kind of thinking these... Someone just made noise. Anyways, I'm thinking these may have been crossed with serranos accidentally last year. But either way, they're nice and spicy. So we're going to keep growing them. And there's just some more of them on this bed. Now over here on this side of the bed is cherry tomatoes, and these just came up volunteer. I didn't plant them. I just had cherry tomatoes last year here, and they popped up again. I don't really like cherry tomatoes, and as you can see, I haven't been harvesting them. So mostly those are just there as a distraction for birds. So the birds go there, and they don't actually take plants I like. Now, on the other side here, got more chili laboyos. But I've got tomatoes growing, and these were determinate tomatoes that were planted a little too late, and they are flowering, as you can see in there, but that was one fruit that's actually been growing. You can see just kind of died from end rot, and there's a couple more fruits over there. Overall though, these are some really unhealthy looking tomatoes. So my current plan is to just rip this whole section out, like all the way in here, and put black beans in, so bush beans that I've got, and then plant tomatoes over in that bed for fall. Let's walk over here a little bit. The calamansi, this is kind of somewhere between a lime and an orange. It's a Filipino plant. It's getting up there. Like these are probably 4.5 feet tall, and granted that tree is 3 years old, but it is just shooting up this year. Over the winter it died, basically froze and died right down to the roots. So all of that is growth this year. And over here we've got a project that we've been working on. If I can find it, there it is. This is where that mango tree is eventually going to go. At the moment, we basically just dug a hole and filled it with the old chicken bedding. So there's a bunch of chicken manure and scrap pine shavings. You can see we got lawn clippings in there. And the idea here is we're going to let that all compost directly in the ground and then plant a tree in there next spring. I've actually got 2 tree holes like this now on the property, and I'll probably make a few more. So, theme of the garden this week is basically I haven't had time to get to it because I've been too busy learning, well, training for a 5K run.